make something, if I was going to print something like that and make you buy it, I would want to add a lot more stuff. But the first step, and I've already talked to Erica and Eric, which is, Eric is the server guy. I'm going to do like a director's cut of it that includes extra chapters and also includes mouse overs that answers the questions that you have about certain passages.
That'd be great.
With spoiler type stuff and like where I set up certain punches in later episodes. Like where the inkling of that starts. So that'll be the next thing. And as soon as I get back from here, I'm gonna start writing those, and then maybe in a month or so, you'll start to see that updated version up.
Great, thank you very much.
No problem.
I suppose this more applies to the PC than the console crowd, but do you think we'll ever reach a point where we'll see kind of the death of game publishing companies? I mean, with the recent success of games like Minecraft and a lot of indie developers on Steam, do you think we'll ever reach that point, or do you think there'll always be a place for publishing companies?
I think that it depends on the scale of the product. I think that what's happened, and you're not wrong, what's happened is that indies have access to the world. I mean, that's real. No floppies, you know what I mean? Like, they have access to the planet in terms of selling that stuff and then through Steam, you know what I mean? But those games tend to be much smaller scale. Something like Black Ops, I mean, that's an eight-figure development cost. And when you're in that situation, a publisher, somebody has to pay for that process. I think that what's happened now is that we authentically have two tiers. I don't think that publishing is going to go away, but I think that there's an authentic space for indies.
Keep going, that's a really interesting point.
I'm having a bitchin' time here.
I'm glad.
This place is sweet. I just have one question. I'm sure you guys get it all the time.
Fire away.
What's the difference between jelly and jam?
Doesn't jam have seeds in it?
Here, do you know? Here, my wife will answer.
Jam has chunks.
I thought it was I can't jelly my dick in your ass.
What do you say? I don't know what that means.
I can't jelly my dick in your ass.
I can't jelly my dick.
Oh, but you can jam. I get it. That's pretty funny.
I don't think we have that on the West Coast. I think that we do something else with our
No, that's
kids.
a good joke.
Yeah.
I like that.
When you've got writer's block and Penny Arcade is over,
on a weekly basis.
Yeah. What happens after that? You just break for a couple hours, then you see something and you get an idea and you text Mike and you're like, oh my god, I just got this great idea.
Under the best circumstances, that's what happens. What often happens is that we take naps under our desks. I mean it. I roll up my coat and I just crawl under my desk in the place of shame where I deserve. And I think about what I did. That's what happens most of the time. Because we have to get it done. We have to make a strip of some kind. It's getting progressively more yucky.
Also,
yeah.
This is my first PAX.
Welcome.
Yes. So I'm not sure. Am I allowed to ask you to put things in the strip?
Oh yeah,
You can certainly ask.
No. This is very much a part of Create a Strip panel culture. This is totally normal.
So I'm an emissary from a relatively new fandom on the internet, and it's about something that's generally considered kind of girly. So whenever it gets brought up, we get made fun of.
I can't wait to hear what this is.
Like this, and we really want to. It's really kind of depressing, and I just want to ask to make up for this. Can you put a pony in the strip? Possibly a unicorn? I don't know. Maybe the DS game.
A pony fandom?
Yes. Well, My Little Pony.
the best place for this pony?
Well, Jay could be playing My Little Sparkly Pony Adventure.
Just a little pony on the table?
Yeah!
Hi, I have been trying to get into D.
Hold on.
Alright. Thank you. I've been trying to get into D&D for about 2 years now.
Which D&D?
Any kind. I can't find anyone. I go to Rutgers, and I was hoping someone would say.
Over here.
See, these are your people.
Alright.
I live in
Can you
New
help him?
Brunswick.
Does anyone want to play D&D? I've never played before.
Yo!
Mr. Rutgers.
Yo, I live in New
Listen, can someone
Brunswick.
fix this problem for him in the tabletop room? Can this happen?
Hey, come here.
Okay, wait, listen. What you need to do
Okay.
is leave the microphone, wave your hands if you can run a game for him. You go over there, problem solved, love connection made. PAX. As Nancy Belmont says, owned by the business. Go to this arm waver
Okay.
and go in peace.
Thank you. And the strip is really good.
Thank you.
Hi.
All right, keep waving them. I love you so much. Oh, keep going. You gotta go.
You're the man.
That's aerobic.
Hi guys, it's your second year here in Boston, and I hope you've enjoyed this city as
I
much
love
as
it.
the West Coast.
No, I don't know if it's weird. So Boston to me, like obviously physically it's much older, but Boston, the atmosphere of Boston feels similar to Seattle. I don't know, is that considered offensive out here?
No.
Like for me, it's just, I feel so at home right away just from the temperature. That's actually really good.
I have a picture.
Do you have any of these at home?
I have a picture
Okay.
of the one I have at home.
But my question was about Poker Night: The Inventory, which we're very grateful that you allowed Tycho to be a part of that game.
I did.
And
I
want
talked to
to
them, actually.
I want to know what your experience was with how much input you had on how Tycho should look, how he should move, how he should sound like, and just overall your experience of him playing with, other major.
I thought that was really interesting. So they sent me a script, and anything that I felt did not feel like Tycho. And there's no style guide. I don't know what that's supposed to be. In repose, I don't know what that's supposed to be like 100% of the time, but I know when something is wrong. So when it comes up, I just went through the script, changed things that I thought were absolutely wrong, and tried to fix it, and then wrote new stuff where I thought it would be funny to put in. But as far as like the art and animations, like I think that we were curious what they would do. Because animating them, I mean, that's not something that we think about a lot. I mean, I think we were just as curious as you were.
Oh my God.
I actually,
Hey, I'm drawn. Okay.
I actually suggested